You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here, all my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go.
Okay, so here's the deal. Some parts of the van build are pretty easy. A lot of people have so many resources of how to do things and links to buy whatever you need. But other parts are, well, let's just say they are really frustrating. For example, our shower to our gray water tank build out is something we've never seen before, and it's so complicated and frustrating. Let me show you a little bit of the process, and then I'll try to explain what we did at the end if hopefully everything goes right.
We were true to each other, but now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful.
We decided to mount our gray water tank underneath the van in this channel right here.
That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea.
After some prep and gathering the right tools, we built this frame to hold the tank in place.
I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost.
Then we began to mount the frame underneath the van using a variety of plus nuts, bolts, and random engineering.
We can break free. We can still go back.
Of course, we needed a couple breaks, and Griff was happy to get some attention.
Turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we.
Finally, we put the tank in place. The bars were all painted to avoid rust, and there are several well-placed foam pieces to prevent any scratching. This thing isn't going anywhere.
I always knew we could do so many great things, so believe in me.
Lastly, we drilled the hole for the shower drain, and ta-da!
This will be an upswing, so hear me out. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around.
Okay, so why did we put the gray water tank underneath the van? Well, it's because it's directly underneath our shower, which is right here, and somebody had to have a shower in the van. So that's all for now. What's next?
Hey friends, we have been stuck inside the van, working on the van every single day, and I think it's time that we get a new perspective.
Looking up at a tree, I remember how it started. I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said an open.
Alright, on the drive-in, the hot air balloon people were talking about how there's one balloon that always gets up before all the rest. It's that one. The Remax balloon. There is a little animosity, but they're up first.
Moment in my own balloon. This year I'm going to start a new chapter.
So we want to give a huge shout out to KLOVE and Sky Gypsy Ballooning for such an amazing day. What started off was just a day to have some fun turned into a day we'll never forget.
That's so weird.
Fine. A day that we will truly cherish.
Yeah.
So one of the coolest parts of this trip was as we're floating over all of these neighborhoods, you hear little kids screaming, "Mom! Mom!
Literally freaking out.
Look!" And they're all waving and screaming.
Yeah.
There's tons of families. This is a whole community event. They love the balloons, and it was so fun to be a part of.
So Terry and Hector are the owners of Sky Gypsy Hot Air Ballooning. And we met them first thing in the morning, and we started going through everything. And then they mentioned that the name of their balloon was His Victory. And we were like, that sounds kind of familiar. So they handed us their business card. And on their business card, it's 1 John 5:4, and it says, "For everyone born of God overcomes the world. And this is the victory that has overcome the world, our faith." And that's why they named their balloon His Victory, because it's God's victory in their lives. And it was so incredible to just meet them and talk with them. We ended up popping a bottle of champagne and hanging out and just having a wonderful morning with them. So yeah, that was so much fun. We love you guys. We'll put all of their information below. God is moving so much in their lives. Even when we were on the hot air balloon, they kept telling us how they want to find the courage to share their testimony more with all of the people that take rides with them, which was so beautiful that they just have the courage to step out there in such a unique place. Like you're floating in a balloon in the sky, and they're like, "Hey, let me tell you about Jesus." So they're just such cool people. If you ever get the chance to hot air balloon with them, highly recommend it. They're
Absolutely.
incredible.
Terry, Hector, we are praying for you guys. We support you guys, and we'll see you at Fiesta next year.
Oh yeah, but we have to get back to the van.
Yeah.